Howdy y'all, Jackson here with Ictric Studios, and welcome back to another episode of Outside the Hash. I'm only joined by one host because Kyle is dying, but unlike me, he didn't show up. So,
Nate here, and I'm not dying like the other two.
Good for you, Nate. The Omaha Beef kept you safe.
Theoretically, for now.
They died for your sins in their preseason game to keep you healthy.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, I didn't do any of the extra stuff because I've just been sleeping. So, let's just hop into, Greater Toronto Indoor Football League, they were on a bye week before their championship, so we don't have their thing. But we do have the two week 2 games of the NorCal Indoor Football, I guess it is indoor, NorCal 8-man Indoor Football League, where the Vistasola Sharks beat the Valley Savages, RIP, and then the Cali Gold smoked the Valley Jets. So, there's that. Let's see what the stats are. J.J. Johnson really leading the way for him. Shout out to Lucky.
Bro's lucky.
Yeah. Alright, well. How did we do? So I couldn't find any existence of the NIF, so I kicked them out, so we're not covering them anymore. Because I don't think they're playing.
Okay.
So anyway.
Again.
Alright, Cali Gold Valley Savages. I'm gonna go I'll go Valley Savages.
What the Sharks? Is that the Sharks' first game?
Yeah.
What are the Sharks?
That was their first game, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it was their second game. They won their first game. Oh no, I guess it was their first game. No, second game. They killed Cali Gold. 26-3.
I'll go Savages then. Yeah. So Sharks beat both. Yeah, I'll rock with Savages.
Yep, and then I'm going Sharks.
I'll go Sharks for sure.
And then the Peach State Cats, who just got murdered by Columbus.
Confidence booster. I'll go Peach State.
Yeah, they're in a league, so.
Like Kyle that said he'd get his picks in, and he definitely didn't.
He did not get them all in. He got a couple in.
That's fair.
And because I hadn't updated this all the way yet, because I've been asleep until an hour ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So AIF. So they have 2 games this week. It is Cedar Rapids versus what is this? Hidden Gems Phenoms. And then the West Michigan Ironman are playing the Michigan Avengers. Should be
bye for the second half of the year.
Yeah, well, because they're the only ones that played all their games.
I know. This schedule is just so weird to me.
It is a stupid schedule, but there's only 3 teams, so.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah. So West Michigan did win, so they are 3-0. But they won 65-44. The Detroit Ravens better than everybody else in the league, other than West Michigan, confirmed. But that was kind of expected, to be honest. So it should be noted that West Michigan's last loss was to the Michigan Avengers in the championship game of their league that they owned. That being said, I think they're better than they were when they were in that league.
Just stick with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'll go Cedar Rapids.
Yeah. If Cedar Rapids loses to them, then we can know that they'll probably beat Coralville when they play later. Yeah. Alright, Major League Rugby. Do you have a game to cover for that?
I do. I need to pull up the website really quick.
So you lied to me. You weren't ready.
You said, "Do I have a game to cover?" I said, "Yes." You never.
No, I asked you
Never
if you were
said
ready before I started the podcast.
it. Okay, I'm sorry. You usually go first. I thought you had a game to cover here. That's
I
why.
guess I can go. Okay, fine. So I had the Miami Sharks against the Chicago Hounds because they're my team. Pretty easy win for the Hounds, 31-18. They won the possession battle by over 10 minutes. It was played mostly in their territory, but I think it's because a lot of their scores were big. They pretty evenly split out their scoring, considering the points is even. I want meters made. Nate Osberger, he's their best player, so it makes sense that he had the most meters made. A lot of tackle leaders for Miami, so they must have been playing a lot of defense. So, makes sense. So, easy dub. So, I will let you. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm covering my two teams here, Utah at Houston, and Utah came storming back down to reality, losing by 20 to Houston. Had one less try, but Houston thoroughly outplayed them for the most part. Won the possession battle, although it seems like territory was split evenly for the most part here. So. Yeah, a few more tackles for Utah, but more carrying meters for Houston. Uh, and obviously, a few more conversions. Part of Utah's problem was knocking down their conversions. 3 tries, but missed 2 of them. Obviously, that doesn't make up for huge 2 penalty goals added to Houston's score as well there. So, a lot more lineouts won by Utah, but hey, for a change, my team, won the penalty battle, but at the same time, my team lost the penalty battle.
Yep.
It was rigged.
Classic Nate moment.
David Coates, per usual, leading the way with Houston with 14 points. Drew Wild with 13. And then Joel Hodgson led the lead for Utah at 7 for tries. Drew Wild had 2, and 3, pretty much a 4-way tie for 1 there. So, here's a random stat. We'll look at it. Jordan Trainer beat 6 defenders. So yeah, that's pretty much the highlight of the game for the most part. So good W for Houston, and hopefully Utah can bounce back in their next matchup.
Yep. All right. So other scores from around the league: Seattle beat New England 27-24. San Diego beat LA 36-28. Old Glory held off Anthem 26-22.
Thank goodness. Hey, Anthem's getting close.
Yeah.
This could be the year they win a game.
I hope not. So Chicago is leading the East right now because the big win against Chicago or against Miami, helpful there. And then San Diego is leading the way over in the West. And Houston has jumped Utah now by winning a big win against Utah. So
big win. Yep.
And some stat leaders: Martin Ellis is your points leader, Joey Mano your tries, Ollie Devato with your carries, Damian Hoyland meters made. All right. Bradley Wilkins 69 tackles, nice.
Classic. Anthem leading a category in turnovers. Look at us dominate.
Who would have guessed, as opposed to the good one, which I assume is turnovers 1.
I'd imagine.
Yeah. All right, on to the National Arena League. I only have the one game, and they don't have highlights because the stats don't count.
But did we not have picks for?
Oh yes,
for
I am stupid. I'm tired and falling apart. All right. So
I'll go New England.
yeah, you went perfect last week because you believed in
I
your
I
Sabercats.
cooked.
Yep. You go in New England.
Yeah.
You know what's the standing?
I think New England's already got 2 losses, but they've also
You're one
played
and two,
two
and
really
Nova
good
is
teams.
also 1-2.
Nola's pretty mid.
Yeah.
I find it hard to imagine New England's going to fall 1-3.
Yeah, I'll go New England.
I'll go Chicago for sure.
Yeah,
I
Chicago.
believe in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going Utah, and I feel pretty confident Seattle's got it. Yep.
Yep. Alrighty. All right, on to the NAL now. Now we can go to the NAL. So my game stats don't count, but score does. So 85-0, big dub over the Peach State Cats of the PAIA. All right. You have you two of your games happened. Which game do you want to cover?
I can go over the Omaha Beef game. Says they won. So I kind of had an article here. So Omaha took down
I
the
guess I can go over
Shreveport.
Beaumont. I have Beaumont, so I'll do them.
Oh, okay.
But you can do yours first. I already have yours up.
Okay. So we did extend our regular season winning streak, moving up to 22 games in a row, defeating the Rogaro 41-18. Used a 6-play drive. Scored first and was in complete control against the expansion squad. Looking to defeat Colorado next week, but Lorenzo Brown scored 2 and 3 yard rushes respectively, and then threw for 2 more, but was awful at throwing the ball, 5 for 15. So that is signs of concern.
Yeah, he's old.
That the win streak is ending this year. I know it ended last week in preseason, but regular season and postseason, excluding preseason, it's still live. So the games that matter. But they did get a quick stop on the Rogaro at their own 22, and then they picked off Turi Jackson. So the Rogaro finally scored within 10 seconds of this first half, and yeah, I mean this game was not close. So looks like Shreveport, to no surprise, is going to be pretty bad. But Omaha, there are concerns there with, like I said, Lorenzo Brown, 5 for 15. Not ideal.
All right. So I had Beaumont, so I can go over Beaumont. So this was a surprise. I didn't expect Beaumont to beat Sioux City. I thought Sioux City was a lock-in to win the championship after Omaha lost. But did they accurately put in stats? Yes, they did. Carl Robertson the third, 16 of 20, 207 yards, 3 touchdowns, interception. A pretty good passing game out of him. He also added a touchdown on the ground, and Eric Young also added 2, and Jalen Singleton also added 1. So a diverse scoring. In fact, they scored more rushing touchdowns than passing touchdowns, which is a little weird for indoor football.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Wilkerson, 3 receptions, 77 touchdown. Eric Young led with 6 receptions. 5 of 6 for kicking, so that's good if you're kicking your points, because I think that was a problem for that is a problem for Beaumont, or for Sioux City. They missed their kicks. Surprise, surprise, you need a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was also the problem in this other game in Colorado versus Wheeling. Colorado won 49-44.
Boom, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, because Wheeling doesn't have a kicker. So they went 7-5. Okay. So they need to get a kicker, and it looks like 4. Okay. So standings, Columbus is now leading the way because of their tune-up game that counted.
That's insane.
Carolina, Corpus, and Idaho are on byes. Sioux City, Wheeling, Shreveport. At the bottom, your stat leaders, Carl Robinson is your passing leader. Aaron Eichen is your rushing leader. He has had 6 rushing touchdowns, so good for him. Vincent Wilkerson is your passing leader. Elias Gandy is your tackle. Sam Humman with 3 sacks, and a couple people have one interception. So on to AF1, which I believe is Kyle only, right?
Do we have a?
Oh yes, we
Picks
have
for
games to
NAL.
pick. I'm tired. All right, Idaho, Sioux City. I'll go Sioux City because I don't know if Idaho can play on the road yet.
I'll do the same. Could be just a fluke game, but makes me work. All 3 of these are kind of hard. Wheeling looked pretty impressive.
Yeah, until they get a kicker.
But their kicker is pretty rough, so
no
I agree.
kicker.
Carolina here. This could also be a tougher one.
I'll try to pick up a game or go back.
I'm gonna rock with the beef until they lose. It's just regular season. They lose in the regular season, then I'll go against them. But very good chance that they do lose, though, if Lorenzo throws like that again.
Yeah, that was Garbo. All right, AF1. They had the one game on their weird streaming service that I had to go to a different website for. 40-26. Do they have this? Okay, they do have dish stats.
Very close game to the very end.
Yeah,
they was keeping track.
Threw a couple pick sixes at the end that screwed over Nashville. But yeah, their quarterback play was not inspiring. So yeah, they threw 5 picks.
Brutal. And they still nearly won. Because they were within like 1 point within like the last few minutes.
Yeah, well, the 2 pick sixes at the end. They had 3 picks when they were close.
It's not telling the Southwest the Stormers.
Yeah, I don't have that much faith in the Storm.
Early tank
fumble loss, yeah. All right, your stat leader or your standings. What a divorce divisions, you know, they should really just get rid of divisions now. Arizona died, by the way, as everybody expected to happen. So yeah. And then your stat leaders, not like it matters because it's only one game. Hey, no sacks in the first week. Yeah, Michael Lawson had 3 interceptions and 2 of which were pick sixes, so pretty good. All right.
He's going to be leading that for a bit.
Yeah.
Barring anything crazy, because 3 interceptions in a game is pretty wild.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go Billings.
Billings by 50. That's not my condition. I'm just taking him to 1.
That's
Selena. And Washington.
You're going to go Washington?
I just... Southwest doesn't give me much confidence that they're going to be any good. But then again, I don't remember what Washington did last year. And
they were like 2-9.
Oh, crap, really?
Yeah. They're the only team that missed the playoffs that still exists.
I take it back. I'll go with
Oh, they were 2-7. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta go Southwest then. Never mind.
But they're like a completely different team now. But that being said, I still don't. Southwest, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. On
AFL.
Yep, the Australians. bad week for our teams, our picked teams. We both went.
Wait, but did the Giants win or lose?
Oh, I did it wrong.
Yeah,
The
brutal.
Giants won.
Okay, I didn't have anybody here. I do have comment of the week though.
Yeah, so I will pull up my my Magpies getting their absolute shit kicked in because they only scored behind.
16 is insane.
Yeah, but it's not
I think
like
it's the Giants had 14.
yeah, it's not like they
Could
played
have been
much
a
defense
lot
either.
worse.
Yeah, they lost disposal battle, lost kick battle, lost handball, so we moved the ball slightly more in the
Yeah,
middle. But yeah,
disposal efficiency wasn't great.
yeah inside of 50 was also really bad. It's just turnovers in scoring position. Yeah, biggest lead was 1 point. Let's go.
That's a bad tip. Bad pick for us. Maybe we should just know the Magpies are just gonna start 0-3 every year and then
Yeah,
just go on a generational run.
and then they'll get better.
Maybe it's
All right, other score, yeah, was the Swans losing to the Hawks, 96.
to be honest, we should have seen that coming because the Swans got curb stomped.
They did forget how to play football for like the last
and half, and
yeah.
the Hawks did the opposite, where they literally were really, really close, make it to the semifinal, whatever they call it.
Shout out to the Bulldogs. It's their 100th year, apparently.
Good for you. W.
Yep, all right.
Okay.
Standings. Doesn't really matter because there's only 2 games because 2 got canceled. And your stat leaders. Darcy Cameron leading in fantasy points. Joel Monty with 3 goals. Ugh. All right. I'll go Carlton.
I feel a lot more confident Carlton will win this.
Yeah. Hawthorne played pretty good, so I'll go Hawthorne.
I'll go Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I'll go Geelong. Sorry. This one's kind of tough, but I'm gonna rock with Brisbane.
They did beat the crap out of them last time they played.
And I'll go the Bulldogs.
100 years, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, there's more. Duh.
Yeah, because they had.
I'm gonna go Port Adelaide because Collingwood just is allergic to winning the first 3 weeks.
I won't believe in Collingwood until they actually win a game, so I should have.
I'll go the Crows.
You're gonna go Crows. I'll believe in your Saints, Nate.
I'll go the Giants.
Yeah, GWS.
I'm picking against pretty much all my teams except Port Adelaide.
I'll go Gold Coast.
I'll go Gold Coast.
Alrighty. Okay, those are all the games for the week. Alright, I'm gonna go back to bed. Do you have anything you want to, any closing statements?
I have really one quick thing.
Oh, yes, your comment of the week.
Yeah, my comment of the week, chat. If I can find it. Okay, I must have exited out on accident. It doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. It was just a copy pasta. It wasn't even that good.
Was it like the turning off the TV and the people are crying?
Yes, you smashed the TV because the Swans lost, blah, blah, blah. So, literally had it up 2 seconds ago. I must have just, while I was pulling up.
It's really disappointing because he smashed the TV during the championship game, too. So he just had to broke the new TV he just replaced.
Yeah, that's tragic. But, yeah, outside of that, yeah, I had nothing. So.
All right, then we will talk to everybody next week, and hopefully everybody will be healthy, or maybe Nate will be sick this time.
I cashed in on being sick 3 months ago, so I got a solid 9-10 months until it happens again.
All right, this is like my first time being sick in like years, so
that's impressive.
That's because I don't leave my house. I made the mistake of hanging out with my brother's friends last weekend. Because they woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning and they were talking, so I'm like, well, I'll go talk to them. biggest mistake of my life.